Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather updates from the First Alert Desk. Now, of course, we do need to highlight the ongoing fire in Black Swamp in the WTIN National Forest. It has been burning for weeks now. But again, with all the rain that we have had, the firefighters have certainly had an assist from Mother Nature. Now, the U.S. Forest Service says the Black Swamp fire has achieved 80% containment and remains at 950 acres burned. The fire was, again, first noticed back on Sunday, April 27th. Now, 88 people across several agencies are currently working to contain the blaze. Officials with the Forest Service say they installed an additional pump on the west side of the fire to help crews transport water from canals directly to the hot spots. Now, another pump will be put in place later on today. Firefighters will continue to monitor hotspots and use the water to saturate the small areas of heat. Now we want to turn our attention to an arrest that happened last night in Kinston, where a Raleigh man is now behind bars facing drug charges. Kinston police pulled over 32-year-old Jacob Ordonez on Highway 58 South at around 3:30 a.m. earlier this morning. Now, an investigation during the stop, officers found methamphetamine, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia. Ordonez was arrested and charged with the following: possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver a Schedule II controlled substance, maintaining a vehicle for controlled substance use, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a Schedule VI controlled substance. Now, Ordonez was taken to the Lenoir County Jail. And now I want to highlight your weather forecast. Today is again another First Alert weather day, as we've got strong storms expected, even severe storms potentially moving in later on tonight. I think start time is going to be around 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. later on this evening. 4 may be a little bit early. We have already seen a few showers and storms across parts of the east so far this morning, but right now again we're entering a little bit more of a considered a quiet period. Now, currently, we've got plenty of sunshine coming down across eastern North Carolina. There are certainly some clouds around, but as we make our way through the next few hours, the sunshine is going to hold throughout most of the east. This will help warm us up. The more heat we gain, the stronger those storms can become. So seeing clear skies at 3, a little bit problematic there. It will lead to, again, pop-up storms as we head towards 5, 6, and 7 p.m. Here's 6 o'clock, and you can see we've got several storms set up across certainly the eastern section of eastern North Carolina. Western sections don't look like they're going to get in the mix all that much. However, I do think we will see a chance of severe storms throughout eastern North Carolina. And a big reason why is there is going to be plenty of fuel for those storms to feed on. Here's a look at what we've got as far as storm fuel and spin potential by the time we get to 2. Nothing all that discouraging. Now, there is certainly a little bit of an increase there around Onslow and Pender County, even Duplin County a little bit, but you'll notice as we head towards 5, 6, and 7 p.m. that storm fuel really starts to increase, and that is going to do wonders for the duration of the storm. It's going to keep them going for another few hours after this. Now watch what happens as we head to 8, 9, and 10 p.m. The storm fuel does start to wane a little bit. It starts to weaken. That's just a function of storms using up that fuel and stabilizing the environment in the process, reducing the amount of fuel available. Early Friday morning, we can't say there won't be any fuel available for storms, but for the most part, Friday morning is going to be a mostly sunny one. Now, of course, it's not just going to be mostly sunny, it's also going to be mostly hot. Air temperatures into the low 90s coming up for tomorrow as Midwest heat moves in, but it's not going to last all weekend long as we head into Sunday and Monday and even Tuesday of next week. Air temperatures will be coming down, but for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, your Friday and Saturday forecast, plan on more summer-like conditions. Air temperatures reaching into the low 90s in the afternoon. Overnight lows in the upper 60s to low 70s, increasing humidity. It will feel like June is, not even June, I would say possibly even July is already here coming up by tomorrow. The good news is it's just a brief stay of the heat. We'll get back to more comfortable, normal conditions as we head into Sunday and the following week. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, here's a look at what temperatures are doing out your door right now. Most of us in the mid to upper 70s. We've got 74 degrees in Williamston, 75 in Elizabeth City, as well as Manteo and Washington. 77 is the popular number right now throughout most of the east. 77 in Swan Quarter, New Bern, Jacksonville, Kenansville, Kinston, Greenville, and Goldsboro. Everyone should be getting into the 80s, though, this afternoon, even those of you watching along the Crystal Coast. I don't know if the northern Outer Banks will get there. Could certainly get close, but I think most inland areas will be seeing the low to mid 80s through the afternoon. Now, again, highlighting 5, 6, and 7 p.m. there. That's when those storms are really starting or expected to kick off. Now, they will linger until we get to around 10 to 11 p.m. That's when we'll really start to see a lot of those showers and storms wane. I think when we get to midnight, that's when we can kind of wave goodbye to that storm activity for, well, you could clearly say today, because then after midnight it's then Friday, so there's a little not trying to pull a fast one on you guys, but again, I do think by midnight tonight the storms will be off the coast, and any storms remaining over eastern North Carolina will be rapidly weakening. That'll set the stage for, again, a hot day coming up on Friday. Heat index between 90 to 95 degrees. Similar story on Saturday, but Saturday we've got a cold front that'll come in late in the evening. That will produce a better opportunity for more widespread rain showers and storms late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Right now, it does look like most of the activity is going to be rolling in again Saturday night. And with those storms, there's going to be plenty of heat and plenty of humidity. Some of those storms could certainly turn severe. And that is why both today as well as Saturday are first alert weather days. After that, the forecast goes calm. We'll see again mid to low 80s for the start of next week and even the end of this upcoming weekend. But there will be another return of rain coming up as we head towards Wednesday and Thursday of next week as another weak boundary tries to approach the area. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday.